Hello, and I'm back. Ring of Fan 25 here. And I've returned. As a new era video has said, today I will open which coach is which. As a matter of fact, I'm going to film it right after I finish this layout video. I've got the script in my hand. So, yeah, let's just jump right to it. I kind of followed the basic way I do all my layouts since I've got kind of a small room to do it here. I don't have like one of those Thomas One Railway dedicated rooms to it. So I'll just go with what I got. I've kind of done it the same way we do it with a few changes, especially on the inside. You've got the main line that surrounds the outer core and the outside of the line L track. And you come around here, entrance to the docks, and then I moved the station right there. Cranky's in the middle and the thing is right there. I set some cardboard paper down to make it look more like water from the scene shots. And then I've got some little boats right there for effect. And then you've got Luke and Edward right there. You've got the two lines. Oh, crap. And then down there you've got the tunnel. I can zoom in on that. This camera. Then you go around there to where Henry is. That's Henry's Forest. And you come back around to the coal area. That's my tripod. And then you have that little gas pump there. That's representing a station for now. So let's come down to where Henry is and go into more depth. Usually, the isolated area of the line when I do these layouts is over there. I switched it over here. And Henry's Forest represents that. So, and there's a T-rail and there's a viaduct. And so when you come around here, you're going to come to this little shut-off green area. And what this is, you know, I like to do fields, like tractor fields and all that. This will be maybe like one of the Chance's plowing fields. And I think last year with like petroleum problem, this was the orchard. Still trying to decide whether I should do the inner core again or right there. Well, whatever I decide, it doesn't matter. You got the lorry right there, Harold right there. And you've probably noticed by now there is a monorail surrounding the track. I'll get to that in a second. But until then, let's just get into more depth on the inner core here. You probably also noticed I got the HO track up. Ow. So, yeah. If you come to the T-rail, you take the turn. You got Mavis on the viaduct. This viaduct, this alone almost drove me insane because I couldn't find a way to get the trains to go over the track, to go over both the tracks, and fit under the monorail track. So I almost quit until I figured out if we could just raise this area of the monorail track, that would work. And then I felt like an idiot. So anyway, obviously you've probably noticed it's a little more complicated here. And I'll show you why in a second. Well, to begin with, at this point, when I made the viaduct and the mine shaft, I was pretty much out of straight track. So, yeah. But if you come around here from the viaduct A, the miniature viaduct, long and short, you're gonna go under this viaduct. You're gonna come into the yard, and I've got the coaches set up for which coach is which, and that'll all make sense in that episode. And anyway, I'm gonna take this one track at a time. So let's start here. From here, if you go on the line with the express coaches, you're going to end up going two ways, either into a siding over there, or you're gonna loop back around, make a weird oval turn, go over the little miniature bridge. I call it Bulgy's Bridge, even though it looks nothing like it. You're gonna go around next to the mine shaft, under the viaduct, and you're gonna end up to these sidings. And you can go either that way into a siding, or that way into a siding. Yeah. And then over here, where the old slow coach, you can go under the viaduct and into the sheds or sleeping siding. I'm a little sick today, so let's see here. What have I missed? That pretty much sums that up, but oh yeah, the viaduct. Going back to this one right here. If you go this way on the bridge, you come back around, go under Bulgy's Bridge, take a huge loop on a large viaduct, which is pretty meaningless, to be honest. You're gonna take that huge loop, go down, and you're gonna empty out into the mine shaft, which I haven't used since whenever. Like, I haven't used it since 2010 in my layouts, I think. Wow, I'm terrible today. So yeah, and then of course you got the sheds over there. It really looks complex, but it's a really small layout, to be honest. This is, I want to point this out, this is going to be the last simple layout I do, because after this season, I'm going to really expand on my track, and hopefully, if I can move these couches that you always see in the shots, if I can move those, then I've got a ton of carpet here. I can just add in more carpet and I can really expand my layout like a lot. But if you have any questions or comments on the layout, I really would like to hear them. Those mean a lot to me. So if you have any comments on, like, it's a great layout, it's the worst layout I've ever seen, I don't care. If you just give me your opinion on it, and I can use that to work on the future. Now I'm going to get to the new part of the layout, or the new parts of the layout. To begin with, we've tried this before, HO layout. First time I did it, really bad idea. Second time I did it, where it's just simple oval, good idea. That sums that up, really. Now here's the new part that everybody's asking about. The monorail. Yes, we got the monorail. I'll be doing a Ringo review on it, so I'm not gonna talk about it much here. All I'm gonna say is it's part of the layout, and obviously it's based on the ones you see in Disney World. I got it for Christmas, and what it's gonna do is it's basically just gonna be an express line in the sky. That's how I'm really basing it for now on this series. You know, you can drop off people there and go pick up people there, drop off there, go, yeah. Just an express line, really, for two different stations that are on different sides. And this will be a lot more complicated if I ever get into it. So yeah, I'm gonna actually just do one run with it. And I'm gonna warn you, the sounds are cool until they get annoying. So yeah, you can see that it's slow as crap, but you know, I'm going with what I got. But yes, it will be a factor in the series, especially towards the end. And I'll have plans to always include it in my layout from this point on. And I'm also going to expand on it. This, you know, at the moment it's an oval. See, this is the hard part. And it can go in reverse too, but I don't need that. Like I said, I'll get into more depth on it later when I do a review on it. I might even do it today. So yeah, that pretty much sums this track up. Like I said, it looks complicated, but it's small. It'll be the last small layout I do before I go into bigger layouts. So yeah, Ring of Fan 25 signing off, saying thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because in a couple minutes I'm going to upload Which Coach is Which.